While I'm trying to figure this out, I've got the snap flow for today from BlackBox up on the screen. Take a look at this flow. Obviously, Snap has ER coming up, so there's definitely some action there. See if I can get my camera working real quick. All right. I think we're good. Yes. Okay, good. We're live now. Perfect. And you guys can see my screen. You should be able to see my camera. I wanted to hop on real quick and just talk about Snap for a minute. Let's see what we've got going on here. It has made a nice move today, right? We were down at 13 in the 1340s at the close on Friday, and now we're at 1460. So definitely making a nice move today. Let's pull up I'm going to expand this chart, show you a bigger chart here. This is what we've done today. So where are we going? What do we need to look for? Well, on the 1 minute chart, we kind of talk about these turtle lines and stair stepping and that sort of thing. This 1456 here would be one area. And then more recently, I like this line right here around 1454. Would like to see that hold, and you just keep moving it up. Let's look at a longer term chart. This is on a 5 minute time frame. See what we see here. And this is kind of why I wanted to go live on this one. Look at this spike, October 11th, right there, 1457, which we have now crossed. We're at 1458, so that's one area we've now broken that high from back on the 11th. And if I take it out even further, I'm going to look at a 1 hour. And you can kind of see where we're at. So above where we're at now, I see this 15. If we can get through 15, obviously this 1501 right here, and you can see that was resistance there. Pulled back and kind of acted as a support area here. Almost hit it there as a support area. So multiple times that $15 line has been key, right? If we can get over 15, and start heading towards this 1550 area, which you can see quite a few times, that area acting as support. So expect to see some resistance. If we break 15, expect to see some resistance around that 1550 area. And then, further out, obviously, you can see some other areas of resistance. But let's focus on getting above 15 and then look to some smaller areas right around 1515 or so, and then this 1550 area being a pretty strong area of for potential resistance. Let's go back to, I'm going to go back to the 5 minute. And like I said, as far as support goes, if I can get this thing to pull back up, it does not like it when I decide to draw on the screen and then go back to it. It does not, and that's not a black box thing. That's just a Microsoft Edge and Windows thing. So we pulled back a little bit here, as you can see on the 1 minute. But this area right here so far, 1455-ish, 1454, this area is holding up nicely after that, big leg up. Let's see that hold for support. And then, potentially 1451, you know, if it pulls back and it gets to that 1451 minor area there, and 1445. Those are kind of the areas that I'm watching. So I want to see, you know, if it does pull back a little bit, this 1451, and then get above, you know, the high of day up here around 1463. Now there are two lines or two indicators here that I'm going to add real quick, and actually I'll just do my template here. So we got the 8, the 34, and VWAP, right? So right now we've stayed above the 8 until just now. We just broke below it. So now, you know, outside of this support at 1454 and the support at 1451, look to the 34 to hold as support. And I am in these. I'm in the snap. I have $14 calls and I have $15 calls. I will not hold these through ER because I typically don't. But as long as this thing stays above the 34 and the 8 stays above the 34, I'll stay in it, and let's see how much more we can get out of it. But if you see the EMA 8 curl down, drop under this 34, that's when you really need to start considering an exit. That means that the momentum has changed direction, at least in the short time frame, and that's when I would start watching it closely. But those are the levels that I'm looking at. If you're in snap, pay attention to those lines. Hopefully that helped you. If you're looking to play it or you're already in it, hopefully that was useful. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep going live. Hopefully it's helping people. If it is, if you enjoyed it, please make sure that you follow me on Twitter so that you get the notification. Follow me on YouTube. I'm trying to build up the base on YouTube. Everything that I record, everything that I do live also goes to YouTube. There's a whole history of now videos that I've done over the last week on different charts and things like that, covering all kinds of topics. So go check it out. I am BenderProfitBox on YouTube. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.